Greetings, everyone. We continue discussing the ANC policy on migration. As we said, it was adopted in their recent National Elective Conference. In the first video, we did discuss about the critical skill. We did discuss about the refugees and other visas, and we discussed the recommendations by the ANC. In this video, briefly, because we are threatened with the load shedding anytime we might be under load shedding, and it will disrupt our internet. We are looking into the critical skills list as discussed in the document that you have access to. Remember, we said we circulated the document in our various social media platforms. So, on critical skills list, the ANC says, I quote, the Minister of Home Affairs has published the new critical skills list in February 2022. The list has been trimmed down to 101 occupations or professions, close quote. You remember we discussed this and also said that artisans like diesel mechanics were initially in the 2014 critical skills list, but they were removed in the 2022 critical skills list. And we said such professionals should apply for a general work visa as the list, as their profession is no longer in the critical skills list. I continue reading. It says, I quote, the list was compiled in consultation with all the relevant stakeholders, including NECLEC. There's been fierce criticism of the list by the beneficiaries of the 2014 critical skills list, which was never updated since then. The 2014 critical skills list is no longer relevant in South Africa today, as the interventions have markedly improved the skills profile of 8 years ago. The ANC must take a lead in defending the new critical skills list as published. It goes on to say the revised critical skills list and exclusions will not impact negatively on the economy, as there are other such visas such as business visa, which is section 15, relatives visa, which is section 18, general work which is visa section 19, corporate visa section 21, and the intra-company visa in terms of section 19 bracket 5 of the Immigration Act, which foreign nationals may apply for, close quote. But I find this a bit contradictory, because in the first part of the document, the proposal is to remove the corporate visa, but here they make mention to a corporate visa. I hope, and also there's a proposal in the first part of the paper of this document, which we spoke about in the first video, that the proposal is to remove the relative visa, spouse visa, and other related visas. But here they are talking about it. So I am not sure what does this mean, because I see as some kind of contradiction. But of course, I know with lawyers who follow this channel, you might want to advise us on what this means. So we await and see whether this is going to sail through Parliament. As we said, that it awaits the parliamentary process, which we said might be fast-tracked. Let's look into the last one before our lights go out. It says abuse of the visa and permanent residence system. I read, quote, the visa and permanent residence system is being abused at times in collusion with officials of the Department of Home Affairs. Fraudulent permanent residence permits have been issued in the past, and the DHA has uncovered many similar fraudulent permanent residence permits, close quote. When in one of the videos, when I spoke about this fraud of permanent residence, I think it was last year, where I said people pay up to 20,000 rands, 25,000 rands and we said people should not be paying these monies. Some people came to my inbox to threaten me. They said, "No, Comrade Mapena, this is our money. We want to survive." I received the threats actually when I said this. But after that, I've met quite a number of people that had fraudulently paid for these permanent residence permits. One person was nearly arrested at the port. I don't know how he managed to escape from the arresting officer, or the police wanted to arrest him because when they scanned the permanent residence, it showed that it was acquired fraudulently. This person had paid close to 20,000 rands. He left the border in a hush. I don't know how he managed to escape. Because people are unaware, because it's an official of Home Affairs that you are paying, and you think this is legit. Some of these fraudulent permanent residents allow you to open a bank account. So once you open a bank account, you think that it is legit. But when there is scan the barcode at the port of entry, it is then that you realize that this thing is fraudulent. So, and we make this call. We make this call that you don't have to pay for something that is illegal. You don't have to pay for something that is illegal. We know that people want to survive, but if you are caught, you will now be charged with fraud. You are no longer being charged of being in the country undocumented, right? You are now being charged of fraud. And the fraud, it has its own sentence, separate from being in the country undocumented. Comrade Sponile Chuma, morning. Comrade Nobutle Dube says, "Hi, I had relative visa. It expired during, I had relative visa. It expired during Corona, and my passport expired too. So am I allowed to renew, or there's penalty?" Under normal circumstances, Nobuhle Dube, you apply for the renewal of your visa about 4 months or so before it expires. Now that it has expired and your passport has expired, if by any chance today you meet the police officials or officers, they check your passport, you'll be arrested for being in the country undocumented. Now you have to justify to the department why you need to, why they should allow you to apply for the renewal of your visa while in the Republic of South Africa. In such cases, you will have to apply from your country of origin, because as you are saying, you are not in the country legally. Comrade Samuel Nkanyane says, "What critical skills do you have when I'm a penner?" Comrade Samuel Nkanyane, don't worry, relax, drink a glass of water. I'm drinking my own water. Relax and and then you are saying after ZEP, what? That's Samuel Nkanyane again. After ZEP, what will you be staying under? Because I see nothing critical in what you are doing. Relax, just get a glass of water, Samuel Nkanyane. Drink, relax. It's too hot in Johannesburg. I don't know where you are, but if you are in Gauteng, it is extremely hot. So drink water and relax. So before we go out of into load shedding, we think we will stop here. Comrade Andy Mushaba says, "Hi, Mr. Mapena, our passport is expired. When we want to do booking, is not connecting to us to get a date of booking. Uh, they will assist you at the consulate. I know that people have been assisted to get a date at the consulate, and I'm sure the consulate is ready to assist you. And on Saturday, I was with a comrade who was saying that the system, the passport system in Zimbabwe has been told that it is down. He couldn't apply for his kids' passports during the festive holidays. I then contacted someone in the office of the Arajir, Register General, and they said the system is working in Harare. So, as far as I know, or in terms of the communication that I had with the person at the head office in Harare, the office of the Register General, the passport system is working, so you can apply for permits. Please write your comments as you are reading the document, the policy document of the ANC on migration. If you have questions, please write in the comment section. And Comrade Samuel Nyangane, we should arrange that in December 2023. And your crew, I know all of you, your crew, I should to take you to a tour to Zimbabwe to visit Victoria Falls, visit Matopo Hills, visit Kariba, visit Chinoy Caves, visit the Eastern Highlands. It's a commitment that you want to make. We want to take you to for a tour. Please subscribe in this YouTube channel and please stay safe. Otherwise, have a great day. Goodbye.